One of my best pick for November action is an absolute prestige banger dropping globally on Netflix on November 7th, Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. Now you might say, wait a second, action? Well, yes, while it's technically gothic sci-fi and drama, you know Del Toro is going to deliver a truly intense, atmospheric, and terrifying experience that plays out like a dark action thriller. Oscar Isaac is the egotistical surgeon Victor Frankenstein, and Jacob Elordi is the massive, tortured creature. Set against the backdrop of the Crimean War, this flick is about Victor's horrifying experiments and the violent consequences that follow.
It would hunt you and kill you, just for being who you are.
Del Toro's involvement is the only selling point you need. He's a master of atmosphere and visual design, and this is set to be visually lavish and moody. With a cast that includes Isaac, Elordi, Mia Goth, and Christoph Waltz, the performances are guaranteed to be strong. This adaptation is going to be a compelling, philosophical action thriller, delving deep into themes of ambition and the consequences of playing God. Now Del Toro often lets his visuals breathe, so the pacing might be a little slow burn for pure action fans. Also, given the source material and the director's flair, be ready for some serious gore and body horror elements. If you love dark cinematic epics that challenge your brain while making your pulse race, this is a must-watch. Y'all remember the original Sisu? The one with the insane, near-mythical Finn who just will not die? Well, director Jalmari Helander is back with Sisu, Road to Revenge, hitting the US on November 21st. This time, the gold prospector Atami Korpi returns to his old family house, the site of a terrible wartime massacre, to dismantle and move it. But when the Red Army commander who killed his family shows up, it sparks a brutal, relentless cross-country chase and a truly savage revenge saga.
You stubborn motherfucker. Unleash hell.
This movie is an absolute killer for action fans. If you're looking for a flick that is packed with inventive, balls-to-the-wall action choreography, a relentless pace, and a hero who is practically the Finnish answer to John Wick, look no further. The original was a non-stop, hyper-stylized masterpiece of violence, and this sequel promises to be even more intense, all packed into a tight, 88-minute runtime. It's gonna be a blood-soaked, visually dynamic ride. As usual, I'll have to give y'all a big safety warning. Just like the first one, this is gonna be insanely bloody, so if you're squeamish, bail out now. Plus, some of the sequences stretch the boundaries of physical believability past the breaking point, but that's part of the fun, right? For fans of brutal revenge films, stylized violence, and pure non-stop adrenaline need to mark this down. Next up is an adaptation that has me absolutely buzzing. Director Edgar Wright is taking on the Stephen King dystopian classic, The Running Man, releasing theatrically on November 14th. Glenn Powell stars as Ben Richards, a working-class guy desperate to save his sick daughter. He enters a deadly reality game show where he has to survive for 30 days while being hunted by professional assassins for $1 billion prize.
I'll be honest with you. I can't just let you win this game.
The genius here is pairing the source material with Edgar Wright's signature kinetic and razor-sharp directing style. This isn't just a survival flick. It's a political satire, and Wright is going to bring a visual flair and dark comic sensibility that will punch way above the original's weight. The biggest challenge is that the dystopian reality show premise now feels incredibly well-trod territory. Wright has to deliver big on the style and the biting satire to make sure it doesn't feel like a familiar story retread. Overall, if you love smart action that's full of biting social commentary and incredible editing, you are going to worship this film. The Predator franchise is officially back in the hands of the genius who directed Prey, Dan Trachtenberg, and he's flipping the script entirely. Releasing November 7th, this movie is a sci-fi action flick that shifts the focus away from a typical human hunt. Instead, we follow Dek, a young, undersized Yautja hunter who's been exiled. He teams up with a damaged android, Thea, on the deadly planet Jenna to prove his worth by confronting an apex predator that's allegedly unkillable. This is a fantastic concept. Trachtenberg is clearly interested in exploring the Yautja culture and mythology, which is exactly what the franchise needs right now. The action is all set to be brutal, visceral, and totally unique since we'll be experiencing the hunt from the hunter's perspective. This movie explores themes of belonging and self-worth beyond just the clan, giving it a surprising amount of heart beneath all that armor and gore. If you're a sci-fi action fan and loved the back-to-basics brutal nature of Prey, this is the next logical step. Definitely check it out for a different perspective on one of cinema's most iconic monsters. If you liked the first one, you're getting more of the same, and sometimes that's exactly what y'all want. Mark Wahlberg is back as Dan Morgan in this action comedy sequel, dropping November 21st. Dan decides the family needs a European Christmas vacation because nothing says relaxing holiday, like a former government operative trying to blend in. But naturally, his dark past pops up to ruin the eggnog. A new threat forces the entire family on the run, miles from home.
All right, old man, let's see what you got.
Yes, unbelievable.
Wahlberg is in his comfort zone here, and when he's dialed in for a family plus action movie, it's always a good time. Michelle Monaghan is a strong anchor for the family dynamics, and the sequel promises to up the ante on the sheer scale of the chases and fights. This is a blast of pure, escapist popcorn fun. It's essentially True Lies meets a high-budget holiday road trip movie. The biggest hang-up, of course, is the risk of it feeling totally formulaic. The synopsis suggests they might be repeating the exact same chase and fight dynamics of the original, without much innovation. So please, don't go into this expecting a mind-bending plot. The script is just the scaffolding for the action set pieces. This is an easy, satisfying choice for the entire family who wants a little danger mixed in with their holiday cheer. If you need a big, loud, and uncomplicated movie with high production value to kick off the long Thanksgiving weekend, check this out. This flick is hitting Amazon Prime Video on November 12th, and it's pure, uncut action comedy gold. You've got Kevin James as a recently jobless accountant turned stay-at-home dad, Brian, who innocently agrees to a playdate with the charismatic Jeff, played by the beefcake legend Alan Ritchson. What starts as small talk and soccer for the boys instantly explodes into a chaotic, high-stakes battle against a ruthless team of mercenaries.
We're gonna make such a good team. Really? Quit screwing around.
Look, this is a total dad movie in the best possible way. The hook is genius. Two suburban guys suddenly forced to unleash their inner action stars. You know Alan Ritchson is going to deliver some absolutely crushing, over-the-top action sequences. And the juxtaposition with Kevin James' slapstick is what makes this a blast. It feels like a mix between Mr. and Mrs. Smith in The Pacifier, but with Ritchson playing the role of a secret weapon. The big risk here is that the premise is so outrageous, the execution might feel a bit forced, and it could lean too heavily on cliché, family-friendly humor. This isn't a deep cut, it's a beer and popcorn flick. If you need a movie that blends suburban comedy with genuine, high-octane mercenary thrills, this is your total gem. It's perfect for a Friday night when you just want to switch off your brain and watch some furniture get broken. Alright guys, that is the November 2025 action movie slate, and honestly, it's stacked. If you got value out of this list, if I saved you hours of scrolling and helped you find your next flick, then you know what to do. Smash the like button, ring the bell so you don't miss another video, and most importantly, subscribe to CineBolt, and I will catch you on the next one.